Well, Goss's wilt, which is Clavibacter michiganensis nebraskaensis, is gram-positive. It's not a really virulent organism. It's pretty wimpy. But we have done such a great job at eliminating the good guys in the soil that there really is very little holding it back from what it does. So it's more of an imbalance than simply dealing with a very, very tenacious organism. So the first thing, the first defense that's going to be ever meaningful is to get your soil biology back. That's what always had kept it in check for decades, if not centuries before. Goss's wilt isn't new. The organism isn't new. It's been here but kept in check. So the first one is get an active biological profile back into your soil. What you don't have when you do a soil biology test is you don't have your higher predators. Your main organisms you're missing are fungi. That's why things don't decompose. But you don't have your protozoa. You don't have your nematode. And these are primary predators on these bacteria. And so until you get your predators back in there, and your good guys that produce the antibiotics and the natural compounds to deal with the pathogens, you're not going to turn this tide. Now, in the meantime, Goss's wilt has spread because there's so little restriction from stopping it. So, first is your biological defense. And the next one is your plant health. All right? Healthy plants have their own phytoalexin, plant secondary metabolite compounds that they can produce as a defense mechanism. The fact that your plant isn't producing those means you have a mineral deficient plant. Again, there are no healthy plants, guys. They're either half sick with no symptoms or they're sick showing symptoms. These are sick showing symptoms, okay? Now, Goss's wilt is already coming up off of the brace roots. You get out in your field, you start looking, you're going to start to see these black and brown freckles, and it's coming up. In a lot of fields, it's a month early. As it spreads, you're going to be shutting down in August, not in September. So tell me what that does to your field.
No yield.
That's worse, right? Because oftentimes we're shutting down during the field, not before the field. So this is going to be weather related, it's going to be stress related, but there is a bit of good news on the horizon. Salam, the gentleman I work with that makes a lot of these really innovative products, he is working and has worked to find a solution for bacterial ring rot in potatoes, which happens to be Clavibacter michiganensis sepedenchus subspecies. Well, we can kill that organism every which way coming and going. That organism is the twin sister of the same mother as Goss's wilt. So we will put out tests this year, and with probably 100% certainty, we will kill it too. So, but you got to remember, it's a patch. This is not a solution, guys. The problem is poor soil biology, poor plant nutrition. Okay, you get that back in place, then that will go a long ways to curbing this problem. Now, your seed is still going to have it in it. Does it have to become a reality in your plant? No, it does not. Okay, do we all produce cancer every day? Do we have cancer cells in our body every single day? You bet we do. But our immune system discards them very, very quickly because it's functional. Plants have the same capacity if that system is functional. So all these things you've been talking about that we've gone through the last several days here, your biology, your soil mineral balancing, your cover crops, It's a management system. It's not a dump, plant, and run to Florida program, okay? And if you guys are going to change things, you need to be part of all of this. So fundamentally, get things back into place that are going to do you the most good for the longest period of time. There's a lot of expensive patches out there that will buy you another day or buy you another week. Spend your money on the fundamental principles that will give you long-term health and success. And it isn't a fungicide, it isn't an insecticide, it isn't one of these patch your Titanic kind of products. Fix it.